Hi everyone, it's Kelvin.
And this is Mama Marcy.
And we're going to be reading horrible one-star food and restaurant reviews. So the first one is Bo Daddy's Barbecue and from Rough Brown. I ain't there today. Was expecting a good meal. Even after I was greeted, I didn't know what I was ordering. Food, quote unquote. The food was full of fat.
Okay, go.
Food, and like they're doing air quotes. Food, I'm doing air quotes right now. The food was full of fat, or the meat, or so and so. I'm not eating there again, and I don't advise anyone else to eat there. The barbecue was horrible.
Pause it, I'm gonna start. Okay, go.
The barbecue, Jesus. The barbecue was horrible. The brisket was smoked well, but too fatty. The meat was dry with no hint of seasonings at all. A person of color owns this. Shaking my head. Those sweet greens loaded with sugar. If you know good tasting barbecue, this place is not. Okay, that one cut off. But the next one is Doolin's Soul Food Kitchen. 1 star by Lynn Murr. This place has horrible service workers. I hate when people don't put punctuation because you're reading and you feel like you're dying.
Come on, man.
This place has horrible service, comma. Workers are like robots with their nonchalant attitudes. Order food which was okay. Greens had too much vinegar in them, but otherwise everything else is okay. Order 2 peach cobblers, which had about 2 spoonfuls for almost $6.
Just throw it in the bag. Go.
Wow, step up your game. If you're going to charge that much for a small portion of dessert, then they don't put punctuation. Like, it's so bad.
Okay.
Step up your game if you're gonna charge that much for a small portion of dessert. And when I complained, they offered nothing to compensate for the mishap, but bring it back and we'll exchange it for you. Yeah, I'm gonna burn $6 on a gallon's worth of gas to come to exchange some food that because I should have been doing right in the first place. So this is recent because just 2 months ago.
But when you're writing Google reviews, you get so pissed that you don't even think about the punctuation. You want to get your point across.
Right, I'm having it feels like I'm having a struggle reading these. And I have experience with this too because when I was 9.
Yeah, don't say the place you would do.
When I was 9, I was at a place and it was like I was at a field trip. I'll say I was at a field trip and went to Doolin's and I hated it. I hated it so much. And from my experience, the chicken was at the time I was 9, so this is like This is like a few years ago, 2015, I think. But the chicken was oily and flavorless and dry. It was oily, dry flavors at the same time.
Yeah.
The mac and cheese they put
tastes like wood.
It tastes like wood. They put cinnamon in the mac and cheese. Like the mac and cheese it was just it was a hot mess. Never again.